Welcome, everyone, to the latest edition of the Marionapolis Athletic Department Alumni Interview Series. My name is Andrew Vitale, and I'm the Director of Athletics at Marionapolis. And today I'm here with Marionapolis class of 2017 and Ohio Wesleyan University junior soccer and lacrosse player, Emily Sheridan. Emily, thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Emily, so you're from Rhode Island. You went to Marionapolis in Connecticut, and then off to Ohio Wesleyan. What drew you to the school, and what has the last 3 years been like for you at Ohio Wesleyan?
I was really torn on what division would be best fit for me, like academically and athletically. And I went to talk to G about it, so I have to give him credit for bringing Ohio Wesleyan to my attention. And he encouraged me to go visit Ohio Wesleyan and give it a shot. And when I went and visited, I saw a lot of similarities between Mariopolis and Ohio Wesleyan. There were small class sizes, competitive athletics, and good professor relations. The soccer program there had a strong history with two national championships, which really caught my eye. And they were in a big rebuilding period, which was really meant a lot to me because I wanted to go to a program where I could contribute right away and make a difference. And I had an opportunity there to help make the program stronger. The past 3 years have really flown by. I love the people on the campus, and I've met some really, really good friends. And academically, I've had a lot of opportunities figuring out my future career. Last summer, OWU funded me on a research grant to Italy where I studied the Blue Zone solution. And I've also been able to join different organizations. I'm in a sorority. I'm on the HHK board, which is my academic board, and I become leaders of those. And athletically, every day is just competitive, and I'm pushed to get better each day.
Awesome. The first few interviews we have done have been with college freshmen. You being a junior, give us a sense of what it's like being an upperclassman in a collegiate program.
Yeah, I think for sure being an upperclassman eases some of those nerves and jitters. And as a junior, you just know what to expect and how to train and what the coaches need from you. And I think the jump from sophomore to junior year is a pretty big transition because people really started looking to me for guidance and answers to things. And I think as a junior, you really get the ability to make positive changes to your programs and encourage growth. So, as an upperclassman, I try to just lead by example and encourage others to do the same.
You had an amazing freshman year on the soccer field and a very productive 2 years. Second on the team in goals, first in assists, second in overall points. What in those first 2 years really helped you the most having such early success?
I think just having good work ethic in my first 2 years contributed to my success. At first, the transition from high school athletics to collegiate athletics was a big challenge. People are a lot stronger, faster, more fit, and the competitive practice environment was a big shock to me because it was just everyone, no one cares who you are, what you are. They just go to win. And so I think that competitive atmosphere at OU pushed me to have the success I had. And I don't think I would have improved without the constant push from my teammates. And our first practices of the year really prepared me for the physical aspect in the games. I wasn't shocked when I got there. And I also learned to be a better listener and take constructive criticism, which isn't always the easiest, but my coaches knew exactly how to push me and make me into a better player.
And then you decided to play lacrosse as well. What went into making that decision?
I think playing three sports in high school helped me to remind me of how much I enjoy each sport. And in Division 3, spring season for soccer has a lot of regulations on how many practices and games you can play. And I was missing the competitive feel, and I was kind of feeling a little burnt out from soccer. So I decided to play lacrosse because it gave me a little break from soccer and new goals to work towards. Lacrosse for me is a fun sport because I started as a junior in high school. So each time I play, I kind of just learn. I play for fun. I don't have that pressure on me. And it reminded me to not put as much pressure on myself. And it was definitely one of my best decisions in college.
Our previous alums have obviously talked about the demands of playing college athletics. Now you're playing 2 seasons. Give us an idea of what that demand has looked like for you over the last 2 years.
Playing two sports is definitely a big time consumer, but I'm someone who does better with a lot of activity and when I'm busy. So these past 2 years have really required a lot of time management, and my planner has definitely become my best friend. I usually set time blocks to do my work, and I have to stick to that schedule. I can't really procrastinate, which used to be my favorite thing to do, but it definitely helps me. And I found ever since I've done lacrosse and soccer, I've found my grades to go up. So it's helped me a lot.
So you're heading into your junior soccer season, primed to have another good year, and a preseason injury has you out for the entire season. Tell us about your experience during the soccer season and also where you are with your recovery.
Yeah, it was really disappointing. It was the first day of preseason. We had just come off our preseason trip to the Cayman Islands, and I felt really prepared and ready to go. And I ended up getting hit in my back and falling awkwardly, and we didn't think too much of it, but the next day it surged and got a lot worse, and I ended up damaging my femoral nerve. So damage basically takes a very long time to heal, and it's kind of just touch and go as it happens. So the season gave me a different perspective, and for a while we were up in the air of whether I would get to play, and then it was deemed that I couldn't play. So being on the bench allowed me to see things differently and get to know my teammates more. I'm usually out on the field, and that's my contribution to the team, and I kind of just used to mind my own business, do that. But I think this year I became more of a leader and learned more about soccer. I even would hold film sessions with the other forwards and like help them learn new things, like show them what they can do better. And it just helped me learn more about the game. And so I ended up getting cleared about a month ago, right when school ended up getting canceled and lacrosse got canceled. But it's allowed me to do like slowly build up to things, and I've been finally feeling like myself. I've been doing a lot of distance running to build up my endurance.
That's great. Now you're a rising senior. What are you looking forward to the most in your senior year? And what do you plan on doing after graduation?
I'm really just looking forward to being back on the field and playing and making an impact. I want to return to how I was my freshman and sophomore year and just have fun with it, play as hard as I can. And then after graduation, I plan on going to graduate school to get my doctorate in occupational therapy. And my goal, a dream, would be that I could use my last year of eligibility and play soccer for another year.
That's awesome. You've been away from Marionapolis for 3 years now. What are some of your fondest memories of Marionapolis, both as a student and as an athlete?
I think as an athlete, I remember the SENE championships where the whole school would go and support, and everyone would just support each other at their athletic events. It was always a good community event. And then I have my friends that are going to be my forever friends from Marionopolis. And I think my favorite memory is just how supportive the community is, including my coaches, all the teachers, my friends, like other students. I think that's what makes it so special.
Absolutely. Emily, thank you so much for taking the time today to be with. We hope you and your family continue to stay safe, and we look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you.